Hey guys, what's up? It's Ephyon again, back with another Dota 2 pub game cast. Let's go straight to the bans and picks. Mother, Anti-Mage, and Bloodseeker banned out. We've got a Necrophos and a Shadow Shaman picked up by the Radiant. Luna, Tidehunter, Spirit Breaker on the Dire side. Loving this pick already. So Luna carry, Tidehunter probably solo off lane, and then we have Spirit Breaker going around to gank. So we got Necrophos. I'm not sure where he's going. He might possibly go on the off lane solo. Well, we definitely have Storm going on the mid. Still not sure who's gonna go mid for the Dire side, which is gonna be difficult up against Storm. Let's see who is possibly can go against Storm. Lina, I guess. Try to like deny him as much as possible, to harass the crap out of him before he reaches level 6. Potentially can get kills onto Storm. It's not as strong as before, but still can be quite deadly if allowed to snowball. Maybe Visage will go mid. Visage, Visage, not sure how you actually pronounce the name properly, but yeah. Can possibly go for Storm. Can have pretty powerful nukes to take down Storm. It's a bit squishy anyway. In fact, with the exception of Necrophos, they're all rather squishy on the Radiant side actually. And then don't really have proper disables. No, speaking of proper disables, they just picked one. Faceless Void. That's gonna be pretty deadly combo. Although the guy who was playing Savage, who was playing Shadow Shaman, has gotta be careful with his Serpent Watch placement. When you put them inside the Chronosphere, it's not gonna hit any targets, and they'll be just like completely wasted. But still, plenty of good AoE coming from the Dire side. You might want to consider getting a, I don't know, Silencer or maybe Rubik. Rubik were a pretty good pick to like. Didn't I have what's it called, Null Field on Rubik to like get a bit of nullifying the magic damage that's gonna come out from the Dire, especially now they have Pudge, who we don't really have a proper disable to stop Pudge actually from dismembering. Well, I suppose Storm can just like zip in and use his pull to stop Pudge from dismembering, eating up his fellow heroes. And yes, oh yeah, Rubik, called it. Plenty of good spells to steal. You can steal Eclipse, you can steal Ravage, you can steal Hulk, you can steal Charge. Familiar's kind of, I'm not very good at Familiar, so I don't think that's a really good pick. But let's see. Strategy time. 10 seconds left. Who's going to win? You know what? I'm gonna put my faith in Dire because I like their lineup. Even though that's Rubik, one of my favorite heroes on the Radiant side. But we'll find out. Let's get into the game. Okay, so level 362, I think this guy's the highest. Yep, it is. Valentinich, Ichiban. Well, okay. Thank you for your continued contribution to Dota 2. So they have more than like 5 players with the compendium. Okay, ugly, don't like. Next one. Adorable. I like this. So Radiant might actually win because that courier is cute. Right, Luna on the Dire safe lane so far. I'm not sure if it's gonna be any heroes going with her. Looks like it's gonna be Pudge and Spirit Breaker up against probably Tidehunter from the looks of it. I'm pretty sure Storm's going to go mid. Oh no, sorry, Tidehunter's on the side. Oh my god, this epic fail. Faceless Void is probably gonna go on the off lane. 8 tangos. Still, he's not gonna have a very good time up against these 3 heroes. Disconnect has come out from the Rasta on the Radiant side. So it's gonna be Necrophos. Gonna be that's their safe lane carry for the Radiant side. Rubik, not sure where he is going. Can possibly go on the off lane. He is range, and but he's gonna be very vulnerable. Like, you're gonna have Hook. He hasn't leveled it up yet, but Hook or Rot, either one of these two will be pretty deadly. Then you have Spirit Breaker with Charge already leveled up, and then you have, oh no, there's no Lusaming. Luna's going straight for Luna Blessing first actually. So there won't be any early kills coming out, although there is quite a bit of damage coming out. 14 damage for 3 heroes on that lane. That's 3 hits, At 3 hits or like 14 damage, that's like extra 52 damage. Sorry, that's 42 damage. Yeah, so that's gonna be pretty painful on whoever that's gonna be on the Radiant safe lane. And Tidehunter is gonna be up against Necrophos. So this could go either way. Depends on what Necrophos actually has. Let's take a look. That's a lot of stats, not a lot of damage. But this Heartstopper Aura is gonna be a bit painful for Tidehunter to handle. Then again, he does have Kraken Shell, which always like look at that ridiculous damage block. 12, 24, 36, 48. Up against that damage of 53. Obviously, he won't be getting level 4 Kraken Shell so early, but we're speaking of this charge coming up, and Rubik might just dive it. Oh, but the Titanicus is going to drop down. Storm might just get the kill first. Jackal comes in, and Spirit Breaker, the Space Cow, actually goes down. Pudge, gotta be careful. The Shackle's gonna come out in a few seconds. They can cut him off, but seems like they're not gonna bother to do so. So that's gonna be 1 kill going towards the Radiant side already. And look at all those buffs. Oh, that free little bits of EXP. It's not a lot, granted, but still, first blood going towards the Storm. A great start already. It's gonna be looks like some revenge is gonna come in. Visage is actually going mid against Storm. Still level 1, but has a little bit of boost from that early on kill. And Spirit Breaker is gonna come in. Not sure if he's actually gonna be able to do anything, but it's very close to the tower, and they're gonna just call off the charge and continue. And Pudge might just go down, one more hit away. Doesn't actually get it off. Luna getting very badly harassed and has to resort to the GG branch Tango to actually recover some of the HP. Meanwhile, mid, Visage is actually probably going to go down. Maybe not. Storm's gonna actually not able to kill off Visage first, so Storm might actually just go down. And so it's gonna be some reverse counter kills coming out in the mid lane. Quite an exciting game. But now, bottom lane, Necrophos up against Tidehunter. Oh, green versus green. Green Man Gaming. So it's gonna be I just missed the fight recap, but when I believe it went slightly in favor of Dire, I think. Let's just take a look at that. Not really that big a difference, but still, they're gonna have to take everything they can get, especially just now when Storm got the first blood first. Okay, that sounds weird when I say it out loud, but yeah, so it kind of balances it out. So now they're both level. No, not yet actually. Visage actually is like still slightly behind level. Probably because he died first, I think. Yeah, he died to the Storm. So he managed to get the EXP from that instead. So we're gonna have to see. And the Hex gonna come out, and the Space Cow is not gonna be able to charge onto the Shadow Shaman. Rubik still level 1, halfway to level 2. Trying to do what exactly? I think he just stole the rune. Yeah, he just stole the rune from Tidehunter. So far the gold advantage is now back to the Radiants. So Shadow Shaman and Faceless Void are definitely not having that fun a time. However, they are harassing them pretty well. Let's take a look at the last hits and denies. Okay, so let's bring up the list so that I know the shortcuts. Yeah, so last hit wise, Necrophos doing pretty okay, top of the charge. Tidehunter is actually doing pretty okay, but you know, yeah, he has Kraken Shell and he has Quelling Blade as well, so he's actually getting quite a good bit of last hits. You know what I mean? That's like 24, that's over 80 damage, so yeah, gonna be doing quite okay. And Kraken Shell keeping him alive, that blocks 24 damage, that's a little under half of like Necrophos' damage. And now gonna be top lane. Whoa, Faceless Void, that was very close. And the Shackle, no, unfortunately not close enough to get onto Luna for the Shackle. One of the highest movement speeds in the game, 380, not counting Spirit Breaker, who is charging right now like the mad cow. Charges them away. They actually took some few hits from the Ancients, but is gonna be able to run away. And what? Faceless Void actually went down. She died. Where did he die? I think you can actually catch that. And okay, so in the mid lane, Storm doing decently well. Had just a little over 2 more last hits. No, only exactly 1 over the Visage. But he's not gonna be doing that well against Storm. I think from this point onwards, he reached level 4. He can get last hits quite easily. Although the taunt damage coming out from Soul Assumption could be pretty painful. Look at Sam's gonna see it. But if Storm just reach level 6 first, it's gonna be very difficult for Visage to be able to do anything. And I hear a charge coming in. It's gonna be going on to Storm. That's really a lot of damage coming out from the from the Spirit Breaker, but that's gonna be a kill going on to the Visage. That Soul Assumption did so much damage. Where is that Soul Assumption? Yeah, did so much. 559 damage coming out just like that. So that's gonna be advantage going to the Dire. Luna desperately trying to get that farm, not doing that well. Only has 11. It's like well below half of the last hits of Necrophos. Although Necrophos apparently manages to kick the Tidehunter off his lane just by slowly wearing him down with Heartstopper Aura. No points in Ghost Shroud yet, which I think is a bit weird, but oh no, Pudge actually goes down to the Rubik, Rasa, and Faces Void combo. Luna having an incredibly bad time in this lane, and no one has upgraded Courier. Dire, very naughty. Look at that, they already upgraded theirs as well already. The Dire side, sorry, the Radiant side. Dire, you gotta start listening to them. The Storm not yet level 6, almost gets killed by Visage actually. Pudge level 2. I don't think you can actually do anything much here. Your hook is just a little out of range, but might be able to get the hook off. They have vision from the Spirit Breaker. The stun's gonna come in and hook. Oh no, the hook misses! So close! Should have just tried to predict that, and then Shackle and Rubik's gonna come in. The stun's gonna drop down from the looks of it, and oh, doesn't even need that. The Storm is just going to finish off the part. Try to zips away. Very low on HP though, doesn't have much mana yet. Can try to zip out, and the tower's just gonna get some free hits on Spirit Breaker instead. Rubik, Rasa, still around, doesn't have mana to Shackle, but no, doesn't seem like it's gonna be enough. No Star Shoot to actually protect him from the damage. But no one on the Radiant side can actually catch up, and so from the looks of it, it's gonna be able to run away. Still eating that Tango still, so not giving enough damage. Meanwhile, Rubik overstayed his welcome, and oh, the badge is coming up from Spirit Breaker. Turn it around. You chase a bit too close, my dear Rubik, oh boy. And so that's gonna be a death. Just like, it's a bit unnecessary death too. He should just like backed off. I mean, his movement speed is 355. And actually his movement is actually a little bit higher, and that's going to be a charge coming in onto the Faceless Void, but it's near the tower. I don't think you can actually do anything. You might just get targeted by a tower instead. 17%, you're going to have to pray for a lot. Oh no, the tower is now hitting the Spirit Breaker actually, and that hook is going to miss. Oh, poor Pudge, you're not as good as a hooker as you thought you are. Apparently there are better hookers around, but there's going to be Rubik. Might be able to find the Spirit Breaker, but manages just to not find him thanks to the reduced vision during that time. Research level 8. Let's take a look at hero level so far. Oh man, Pudge, oh boy, you need levels really badly. Telekinesis is gonna drop down. Storm actually manages to kill off the Tidehunter. Hook's gonna come in. Rubik is stuck in the trees against the Dire Hero. Guards even used to as well just to secure the kill. Oh, that 17% badge comes out. Lucent Beam's gonna come out as well. Hex, Fort Lightning comes out, and he's all alone. Tries to shackle, but there's nothing much he can do about it. No Chronosphere coming up. Charge coming in as well. Rod has that time walk, and he's only be able to run away. But unfortunately, that meant that he really just watching his teammates Rubik and Rasa die in front of him. That's gonna be some really bad PTSD shit happening right there. Storm still getting kinda harassed by the Visage Visage. Yeah, whatever. I'm just gonna go Visage. I don't care what other people say. So that's gonna be a pretty bad lane for Storm. Can't really gank as well. Or maybe he should just try to start gank instead. And Rubik keep his bottom. Gonna be tight. Gotta be careful. It's not level 6 yet. And I think that was unfortunate, but Rubik basically just revealed himself. Feels like he could have just gone around here and then try to backstab the Tidehunter. In fact, might be a counter push, counter gank right here. Charge gonna come in. No Ghost Shot, he won't be able to protect himself, and that's gonna be the death of Necrophos. Doesn't even manages to get his sight out, and oh, Lucent Beam everywhere. Doesn't even need it. In fact, it was just a normal attack that actually kills off the Rubik. So 2 kills going towards the Luna. Look at that, 300, almost 400 gold going towards the Luna, and that's gonna be gonna be a Mask of Madness, I think, from the looks of it, unless she's crazy enough to actually go rush a butterfly at this stage of the game. Faces Void, level 6 finally. Doesn't have any points in time dilation, but well, Storm is actually on his side, so like, I don't think he actually not much spammers on the other side, except maybe Tide, and maybe to a certain extent Visage, because Soul Assumption is like 4 seconds, so still think he should put at least 1 level there just to slow them down. Storm has getting harassed, just zips away just to prevent any damage or any ganks that might come through, just in case. You never know. Luna getting harassed. He's gonna try to go on to the Necrophos, but it's actually getting quite a bit of last hits from Necrophos actually. Some return attacks. Rubik and Rastas here, they might they just kind of missed that window. She was just kind of like standing there for a bit. I feel like if she just like rushed in and hexed Luna, they probably would have gotten a kill. And Storm is gonna get charged, but there's gonna be invisibility rune in his balls, so he's gonna eat that up and the charge will stop. He won't be able to get the kill. And now it's gonna be Pudge going mano a mano up against the Faceless Void. I don't think the Faceless Void can actually kill the Pudge that easily. Doesn't really have the damage. Looks like he's gonna go for a Midas. And Visage manages to get the mid tower. That's gonna be tight. Finally level 6, and it's going to actually already has a hood. Well, I didn't even actually notice that. Is that really that much magic damage? Yeah, I suppose it is. Other than Faceless Void, almost everyone else does magic damage. Not sure how much that will actually protect. The hood will protect him against sight though, and might want to be careful. It's taking quite a bit of damage from the Necrophos. The sight might be available to finish. Oh, Ravage is used up as well. Nether Strike as well, and Ghost Drop. He finally used Ghost Drop, and the sight's gonna come in, but I don't think he's able to kill the Tide Hunter, and that's gonna be the death of Necrophos, being bashed to death by a lantern-wielding space cow. Just a bit of gold going towards the... Hey, wait a minute, that's not the damage that came out. Pudge actually died on top, so that was a bit weird. So Necrophos is gonna be there, but never mind that. Luna gets the kill off of Rasta and might just die to Storm, but Storm is actually running a bit out of mana and manages to get the kill off. That Mask of Madness probably cost her death. The charge is gonna come in, hook as well. Gonna be a dominating spree for the Space Cow. And all this whole time, Visage is just slowly pushing the lane. Oh, Necrophos is taking quite a bit of damage, but then the Dual Strike is gonna help him out. Not enough to slow the Visage, unfortunately, because thanks to Grave Chill that he used earlier on, is gonna be able to run away. Faceless Void has a Midas, so it's gonna slowly farm up his items. Let me see. It doesn't really need a Blink Dagger, because most of them are really short range, with the exception of Visage. Let's see, what is that? 600 attack range, but you don't really need to catch him in the face in the Chronosphere. Meanwhile, Necrophos is got damaged a lot by the entire Radiant Dire team, so he's actually gonna go down. Rasta is there, manages just to shackle the Spirit Breaker, but won't be able to, manages to die to the hands of the Storm Spirit. Visage very low on HP, but seems like Storm is not interested to like go in and actually finish him off. As a Medallion of Coverage and Midas ready, so he's gonna start to, I don't know, Stoneball as well, but the Dire team so far doing very well. 3k lead. Poor Rubik and Rasta only level 5, and now you're gonna might be able to get the levels by killing off this Tide Hunter, but it's so ridiculous. It takes like the entire team, and Storm actually used up all his mana to actually try to kill him off. And Spirit Breaker is charging in. There are 4 heroes there, might want to be careful, and that's Shrine, they're going to go for it, they're going to use it. Oh no, Spirit Breaker, oh god, thank goodness. I thought it was actually that crazy to try to charge into like 4 heroes. Still though, not sure how the Dire Radiant is gonna handle this 5 heroes though, with so much AoE. If he doesn't catch Tide Hunter, that's going to be like a free Ravage coming in and just like finish it off. Oh, the hook was incredibly bad. Dismember is available. Might want to just bite them off. Storm comes in. There's gonna be, oh no, he jumps into the Ravage, and that Bash comes out as well. He's gonna decide to zip away, very low on HP. Nothing's gonna come out, but Rasa and Rubik, they actually is gonna sacrifice their life. Charge is gonna come in onto the Storm. He's gonna go down. Rubik is very low on HP, but he's like facing us against Space Cow as well. Telekinesis lifts him up. The Rasta actually goes down to the Tide Hunter. So that's gonna be 4 heroes dead onto the Radiant side, and the only death they got in return was the Pudge. Oh boy, old man. 1.2k difference. Look at the damage output though, and off that they only managed to kill Pudge. That's it. He's one of the lowest levels in the game. Rubik is still level 5 for goodness sake. Charge gonna come in as well. TIE Hunter might wanna be careful. Wants to drop the chronosphere but doesn't even have the chance. The Soul Assumption just finishes off. Ow! That slap to the face, and oh no, Storm gonna get dismembered, but he's got level 10, he's got full mana, he's gonna be able to zip away. That hook though is gonna manage to hook him more. Charge gonna come in as well, and the Storm Spirit dies yet again. He just came back. Oh, somebody give this guy a break. I think the only break that they're getting is the top tower going down. Free gold gonna go towards the dire side. Don't even have fortification ready, so that's gonna be the death of the top Radiant tower. Necrophos just doesn't even give a damn. He's just continue farming. That's Reaper's side. Did he actually kill anyone? Oh, managed to kill off the Luna. Sorry guys, I didn't catch that. I was too busy on the top lane watching team fights and crap like that. So it's gonna be 5k lead and 18 kills versus 11 kills, and Storm, I can hear the Storm knows. I thought that was like Storm doing something. Shaco's gonna come in, Facial Void, kind of just slap him with his mace, but he's just so ridiculously tanky. Level 4 Kraken Shell is doing his job, and he's got his passive and the hood, everything. He's taking so little damage, doesn't even have sight to finish him off. Oh, that Anchor Smash is doing so much. Look at it! It's taking like the entire team to chase one guy to finish him off. They don't have the damage. No, do they have the magic damage either, especially with that hood. And most likely he's gonna go get the pipe. Yep, he's gonna have, oh no, he's not going for the pipe. He's going for a mechanism first, going for Guardian Greaves. So that's gonna be, there's gonna be an even tankier TIE Hunter if possible. But then again, and the Radiant bottom tower goes down to Luna. Has that Mask of Madness, so it's gonna be epic pushing. Visage looks like it's gonna be able to catch the Rubik. Might wanna be careful. The Grave Chill, they see him, he's not gonna be able to see anything. The telekinesis is gonna drop down. He actually drops in closer to himself. Oh no, what have you done, Rubik? That was not the play that you were looking for. Grave Chill steals that, but doesn't actually do anything. Spirit Breaker is not even required for that kill. Oh, such misplays by Rubik. Dearie me. So what can the Radiant do about this? Well, for one thing, I would like to actually see Chronosphere being used. Just punch. Farming neutral creeps by dismembering the Dire Wolves. Meanwhile, Storm, oh no, Storm actually finds the Pudge, but he's running out of mana. He's not doing very well. He can't actually chase him, and Visage is actually here as well. He's running low on mana. He's gonna need to try to zip away. Oh, but he doesn't have the TP scroll. It's still on cooldown. He has plenty of mana left. Gush is gonna come in, and that's gonna be the death of Storm. He didn't even try to like run away. I think he was trying to like go down the cliff here, but that was very bad misplays. Oh, Luna is all alone. Chronosphere dedicated, but it doesn't seem like they look. Well, she's probably gonna go down. Sight is gonna be used as well just to secure that kill. It's gonna be down for like 50 seconds. So that's what Sight is for. Adds another 40 seconds to the cooldown just to deny her that farming time. So that's gonna be what they need actually. So as long as Luna doesn't farm out, I still think that the Radiant team is gonna have can still come back from this despite the horrendous start that they have so far. Let's take a look at the graphs. Look at that drop. Oh, pains my heart to see it. Well, I did feel that right at the beginning of the game. I did think that the Dire was gonna do much better in this game, and so far, no, I think I'm right. But we're gonna have to see. They do have very epic pushing capability with the Shadow Shaman, and Shadow Shaman is just getting slapped by a tower. It's just like, hey guys, hey, I saw you drop those walls. Fuck you. Shoots him down, but nothing much the Dire can do about defending the T1 tower. Meanwhile, oh no, Spirit Breaker was trying to TP away in front of them. Big mistakes were made, and Pudge actually manages to hook the poor Shadow Shaman. This is for our tower, you asshole, and then he goes down. Necrophos is all alone. Not really, there's TIE Hunter there against the Rubik, so I don't think he will be able to kill anyone. Still, Visage is there, but might want to be careful. He might be able to kill off Rubik though. Oh, Rubik doesn't have has telekinesis and just charge as well. He's just gonna charge away to the top lane. That was a good steal. And he's gonna be safe for now. as sights available on the Necrophil, so they can potentially try to kill off all their heroes and then, you know, try to stop their pushers and stuff like that. Still, Tidehunter has the mecha already. They are so ridiculously rich. Let's just take a look at the net worth. Tidehunter is 4th actually, despite being the solo off lane, and Rubik is getting charged by Spirit Breaker. He's most likely gonna go down. There is Faceless Void, but I'm not sure if he's gonna be dedicating the Chronosphere. Oh, manages to get the telekinesis out, drops the Space Cow, and oh no, Nether Strike's gonna go hit onto the Faceless Void. He's gonna time walk away, and oh, the Chronosphere hits 3 heroes, but there's no follow-up. In fact, he's gonna run straight into the Visage. Has Soul Assumption ready, and that's gonna be the death of Faceless Void. Gets charged by this Space Cow, and he's very low on HP. Gonna go down. Rasa shackles up. Storm is there to try to protect him, but there's so many heroes there. He's just gonna go down. And Luna is just at the bottom lane, just pushing out. So while the Radiant team are busy trying to run away, oh, Storm is getting his face eaten up by the Butcher. And now the bottom lane side, the side is available, and Necrophil manages to convince Luna, please go away. We don't want to lose right now. But in exchange, the Radiant's gonna lose their tier 2 tower. The second tower, tier 2 tower to be gone in just 20 minutes. So this is gonna be a lot of gold going towards the Dire side. Look at that, almost 10k, a little over 10k lead. So it looks like they're not gonna be having such a great time. But if the Dire continue to push like this, there's really nothing much the Radiant team can do to stop it. They really need like a perfect Chronosphere to drop onto almost everybody. Maybe they don't need to drop it onto Visage, perhaps they can afford that. Oh, almost got telekinesis dropped out. Spirit Breaker might want to be careful. Not enough within tower range, and he actually drops the wards and Lucent beams everywhere. Eclipse comes out. Oh, but the Serpent wards are there. They're just gonna push the Dire heroes away for a bit. They're still very painful at this point, but oh, those familiars are just taking them down. Charge comes in, Nether Strike gonna come out. So Lucent beam comes out. Soul Assumption finishes off. There is no Chronosphere 20 seconds away, so that's probably gonna be a down tower on the Radiant mid lane, tier 3. That means that everything's gonna be opened up, and then you see Pudgy manages to hook the Faceless Void. He manages to time walk away. Oh, but the stuns, the charges, the 17% bashers, everything's going the way of the Dire. Radiant, not so radiant anymore. The tower, the Raxes, they're going down. Faceless Void manages to chrono 4 heroes, but the charge gonna go, and this guy actually goes straight into the Chronosphere. But what's the point? There is no follow-up. In fact, the Ravage gonna come in. Rasa's gonna go down, and there's 2 heroes there. Storm is still alive, and they're all, some of them are pretty low hero. Lona's a bit low HP. It's not gonna be worth much. Faceless Void can't go in, doesn't have the damage. It's gonna go for Lincoln Sphere, so that's even low damage. So that's just the lanes, and the Raxas just going down with almost no competition. Oh, look at those exchanges. Too bad I missed it all just now with the fight recap, but obviously you can tell it didn't go well. Just now, it was 10k. It is just turned into a 19k lead. Look at that drop. It was just ridiculous. And that's a DD rune right there. They can use it and go for the other shrine, or even better, Roshan. And once Luna has Roshan, there is absolutely nothing the Radiant can do to actually stop their pushes. Because what can they do? Like, let's say Chronosphere drops onto all 5 heroes just now, and everyone on the Radiant side is alive. Not really. You can drop Serpent Wards at the side and pray that actually does quite a bit of damage, but the Dire heroes are so ridiculously fat right now that they don't really feel the damage from the Serpent Wards, I believe. And that's gonna be a Rages going to the Luna. Gonna be 1 Happy Moon Rider. Drops the Infused Raindrop, probably gonna drop the Ring of Basilisk to carry the Aegis. And look at that, oh, Greaves. Doesn't even need a pipe, he just walks in and just ravages the team. Charge gonna come in, and that's gonna be the death of Roshan. So now it's just a matter of whether they want to push the top or the bottom lane. So okay, let's cherry carve a bit, like how the Radiant could possibly turn this around. Was that Radiance that he's going for? Not sure that is a good idea. In fact, walking out of this is probably a bad idea. Granted, there's Rasa there and Rubik as well, but that's probably not enough to actually save them. Nether Strike. Oh, the Hex stops the Nether Strike. Oh, this might be the turnaround that they need. They're gonna drop everything. Oh, but he's not low enough HP. Nether Strike. He's trying so hard to try to pull it off. And Necrophos is gonna walk away. The Gush. Rubik managed to blink away with the Gush, but oh, Necrophos is all alone. He's going to die, and that's a godlike streak for the Visage. Double kill as well. No buybacks from Necrophos nor Rasta. In fact, even if he does come back in this 10 seconds, there's no Serpent Walls to defend the base. Luna just goes in and is going to try to finish off the tower, but she's all alone. She might actually go down. Oh no, not that alone. Apparently Pudge and Type Hunter and Visage all just walk down through the base to defend, to take down the top tower. Well, looks like this is gonna be the end for the Radiant team. Well, they tried, but it's just their lineup was just really low damage. Nothing much they can do about it. And range and top, the range and the melee top racks just go down. It's gonna be just gonna go uncontested. Well, Necrophos is coming out in like a few seconds, but does not have that sight to be able to do anything about it. So Tidehunter is just gonna go in and just tank everything. Luna just cramming the creep. She has Aegis. She has nothing to worry about. He's not even like concentrating. He's just like, I want some money. Okay, yeah. We have to go for Rex, and the Mask of Madness is gonna come out. Look at those bouncers. She can just solo the Rex all by herself, while Tide and Spirit Breaker just delay the Radiant reaction. And oh no, he's gonna use his Ravage. He's gonna try to go and run away, but seems like he's trying to go down. Oh, a Solar Ravage is not gonna be that effective. Maybe not. Oh, the side actually goes on to Push. That seems like a bit of a waste though. Tidehunter and Push do go down. In return, they sacrifice the Rasta for it, but it's gonna be dire mega creeps pushing onto the Radiant Towers. The last two Radiant Towers defending the Ancient. Looks like the Radiant's Ancient is not gonna be doing that well. The charge gonna come in, and oh no, the Atos comes out, and why not? I mean, let's face it, at this point there is nothing much the Radiant can do to defend their towers. So there's gonna be one last tower gonna disappear in like a split second, and the Ancient as well. Well guys, looks like I was right, and the Dire with a humongous lead, 30k, 33 kills versus Radiant 17. A rather one-sided victory. Congratulations, Radiant team. Well guys, if you like what I do and enjoy this cast as much as I do, just hit that like and subscribe button. Well guys, have a nice day and have fun for Dota games. Good night guys.